Working on getting this injector pump off right here off the truck, and there's a couple of things I wanted to point out. Now it's the same pump. It's put out by Bosch, and there is a pin right here. I believe it's supposed to be this one right here. Actually, it's part of your timing. There's a little thing in there, and you put it in there, and it lets you know. So right now, it may even be already in time for top dead center. But there's also a pin down here on the bottom underneath the vacuum pump, and you probably cannot see it from here, but it's in the back behind the vacuum pump, and that tells you when the motor is on top dead center. If it goes all the way in and bottoms out, it's on top dead center. Same deal with this pump right here. So you ain't even got to go through all that nonsense to make sure everything's in time. And I believe this is supposed to be the lock that you take out that unlocks it so it makes where it can spin freely. But instead of having to pull the entire timing chain cover off to get it out, I should be able to actually get away with just taking this right here off, because that turns, and that's like a big old bolt that allows you to access the nut on the injector pump. As long as you can pull it out, it may give you a little bit of trouble. It may give you a little bit of trouble coming out, and if it does, then I'll have to take the timing plate off. But as long as it don't, then all I'll have to do is just pull that off, and it'll probably actually save me a good bit of time when doing this. But I can tell it kind of looks like this will probably be your idler screw right here. Not positive, but this is just a guess, because so you could take this right here and make it go farther in. So if you needed your truck to idle just a little bit higher, it would hold it. And of course, if you needed just a little bit more room on this side right here, because you wanted this to go all the way back, and you'll notice it bottoms out right there. So you could probably, if you wanted, physically take that off and give yourself more throttle. You probably could, but there's a pin inside this right here, fuel pin. You can put a larger one in to allow more fuel to go through. But this is one thing I want to show you about that's cool about these. So this is only wire right here. This is a 12-volt wire on these injector pumps. As long as that's got 12 volts going to it, then that allows the fuel to go through this and for the engine to run. Now, these pumps also come with a mechanical shutoff, which is right here. So if you ever come up on something you need it shut off and the power's not working, on these old ones, you can do that little number right there. That's a mechanical shutoff. This can be bypassed. Y'all do with that what you want. I'm probably not going to allow this to stay here, just for the simple fact, when these go out, that fuel pin, a lot of times it'll either get stuck kind of halfway open or just won't work at all, and it'll leave you not being able to run. So even if this ain't in here, and that's just, but what you'll do is you'll just pull the little pin out of this and then screw it back in for a plug, and that'll allow the engine to run without having to have the electronic part of it, and that allows you to shut it off. So